Hello and welcome to YB News. This week we're on Castle Street at the old Bank of England building, which is the site that's been occupied by the Love activists. If you haven't heard about Love activists, then where have you been? It's been all over the news all week. So we've come down today to talk to local businesses directly on Castle Street to get their feedback and find out exactly what they think about the protests.
Anything that helps raise the profile of the homeless cause, I think is great, because that's a really important issue in this city. If you walk around town, you do see people sleeping out in sleeping bags in doorways and so on, and it's a continuing issue.
We've had an issue with a homeless person sleeping in our doorway, so that's kind of affected us directly. So we're aware of the issues, we're sympathetic to the cause and the objectives that the activists are trying to promote.
Well, obviously, I think everyone in Liverpool has some sympathy with them because they've got a good reason to be out there protesting. Having said that, no one likes to see protests because there's always that element of lawlessness about it. Talking to others on the street, that's very much the impression. They respect the cause but don't quite like the way they're going about it.
We're also aware, as a business on Castle Street, there's a lot of empty properties. It's not good for the area, it's not good for businesses if properties remain empty, and we would encourage people to think what they could be used for and take them up and use them.
And with the cutbacks that are taking place, it's really important for those charities that are involved in this, such as the Basement, the Whitechapel Centre and so on, and St Luke's Church, that their funding continues because they need all the money and the help they can get because they're doing such a fantastic job. Business-wise, it doesn't affect us. We're in the providing joy and happiness to lots of people, and I'm sure that they'd love to be providing joy and happiness to each other. Liverpool is a place to come and be for business and welcoming business. I'm not quite sure how that fits into that objective in creating jobs for the city.
Well, we are a solicitors firm around the corner here in Castle Street, and we've seen this occupation for the last few days, and we know they're doing good work for the homeless, and we just brought them some food this morning as a donation. They call themselves the Love activists. They're not sort of politically partisan, they're not violent. They've been there, we've seen the music, we've seen the friendliness they've shown to passers-by, and frankly, if I can say it as a lawyer, good luck to them.
So we've spoken to some of the businesses on Castle Street. It's only right that we get the views from the protesters themselves. So we spoke to Julia from inside the building.
I'm from a group called Reclaim. We offer welfare benefits support to the residents of Merseyside and further afield. We came here to assist the Love activists in their cause to occupy the bank and assist the homeless of Liverpool. We've had a lot of support from local businesses. That is really important. And we've had also a lot of support from local communities. But last night, I don't know what time it was, 2 o'clock in the morning, a man came along and got delivered to us 20 pizzas, which were shared between us in the bank and all the homeless people that were gathered around. It's fantastic. In this very short time, not even 2 weeks yet, we have established really good, trusted relationships with some of these homeless people who are very vulnerable. We need publicity. That's the help that we need at the moment. We're pretty self-sustaining now, and I think we can continue that in terms of food, water and stuff that we need. But remember, there's also all the homeless people here as well. They're part of our team, though they're not in the bank at the moment. They are part of our team.
I'm Ellie Phillips and you've been watching YB News. Our thanks to all of the businesses on Castle Street for talking to us today, and to Julia from the protesters too. We'll be back next week with another business news roundup. For more information on this story, head to ybnews.co.uk. But it's ta for now.